Exercise 8.3. Question number 1. Tell what is the profit or loss in the following transactions. Also find the profit percent or loss percent in each case. Question A. Gardening shades bought for 250 rupees and sold for 325 rupees. Okay. Here the cost price is 250 rupees. Okay. And the selling price is 325 rupees. Since selling price is greater than cost price, therefore profit, okay, we have earned profit. That means selling price minus cost price is equals to 325 minus 250. This is equals to 75 rupees. Okay, this is the profit what we have earned. Hence the required profit is 75 rupees and the profit percentage is equals to 30%. How we can calculate? The profit percentage can be calculated as profit into 100 by cost price. This is according to the formula. So the profit what we have got is 75 into 100 by cost price is 250 rupees. So 250, that means 75 by 250 into 100. This is equals to 30%. So this is the profit percent. Next, question B. A refrigerator bought for 12,000 rupees and sold for 13,500. Here the cost price is equals to 12,000 rupees and selling price is 13,500. If you can observe, selling price is greater than cost price. Therefore, we are getting the profit. The profit we can calculate as selling price minus cost price is equals to 13,500 minus 12,000, that is 1,500. How we can calculate the percentage of profit? Profit by cost price into 100. That means profit we have got, that is 1,500 into 100 by cost price is equals to 12,000. Okay. Upon cancellation, we have got 25 by 2%, or also we can write this as 12.5%. Okay. Therefore, the profit is equals to 12.5%. And for question C, here the cost price is equals to 2,500 rupees and the selling price is equals to 3,000 rupees. So if you can observe, the selling price is greater than cost price. So how we can calculate the profit? Selling price minus cost price is equals to profit. That means 3,000 rupees minus 2,500 rupees. This is equals to 500 rupees. This is the profit. Profit in terms of numerical values. If you want to have profit in percentage, this is profit by cost price into 100. So this is 500 by 2,500 into 100. So upon cancellation we have got 20%. Hence the required profit is equals to 500 rupees and the profit percentage is equals to 20%. Observe this one carefully. Next, in question D, the cost price is equals to 250 rupees and if you can observe, the selling price is equals to 150 rupees. Clearly the cost price is greater than selling price. Therefore what happens? Loss will be incurred. Okay. So loss is equals to how much loss? Cost price minus selling price. That means 250 minus 150, which is equals to 100 rupees. Okay, this is in value. So loss percentage is equals to loss into 100 by cost price. That is how much loss? It is 100. So 100 into 100 by 250. Upon cancellation, we got 40%. Therefore, the required loss is equals to, in terms of value, it is 100 rupees and in terms of percent, it is 40%. As just now we have calculated. Next, question number 2. Convert each part of the ratio to percentage. A 3 is to 1. So how we are going to convert? So these are the steps. Sum of the ratio parts is equals to 3 plus 1, this is equals to 4. And if you want to calculate the sum of first part, that is 3 by 4 into 100, and upon cancellation we got 75%. Similarly, the percentage of second part is equals to 1 by 4 into 100, which is equals to 25%. Okay, next question. Two is to 3 is to 5. Here we have three parts. So the sum of the ratio parts is equals to 2 plus 3 plus 5, which is equals to 10. So the percentage of first part is equals to 2 by 10 total parts into 100. So upon cancellation this will come as 20%. Similarly, the percentage of second part is equals to 3 by 10 into 100. This is equals to 30%. Okay. Next, the percentage of third part is equals to 5 by 10 into 100, which is equals to 50% upon cancellation. Observe this one carefully. Okay, next question. 1 is to 4. Once again, same procedure we have to follow. The sum of the ratio parts is equals to 1 plus 4, which is equals to 5. So if you want to calculate the percentage of first part is equals to 1 by 5 into 100. This is equals to 20%. And the percentage of second part is equals to 4 by 5 into 100, which is equals to 80%. Okay. Next question. Question D. In this we have three values. 1 is to 2 is to 5. So the sum of the ratio parts is equals to 1 plus 2 plus 5, which is equals to 8. The percentage of first part is equals to 1 by 8 into 100, because we have 8 parts. 1 by 8 into 100. Okay, we can call this as 25 by 2 upon cancellation, or we can write this as 12.5%. Similarly, the percentage of second part is equals to 2 by 8 into 100. This is equals to 25%. Okay, and if you can observe, the percentage of third part is equals to 5 by 8 into 100. Okay, upon cancellation we can write this as 62.5. Okay, next, the population of a city decreased from 25,000 to 24,500. Find the percentage, means find the decreased percentage. Okay, here he was given the initial population is equals to 25,000. Okay, the decreased population is equals to 24,500. So if you can calculate the decrease in population, that is initial population minus the decreased population is equals to 25,000 minus 24,500, which is equals to 500 in the value. And if you want to know the percentage of decrease, that is equals to 500 by 100 into 25,000 initial population. Okay, so upon calculation this is equals to 2%. So the percentage of decrease, this is the percentage of decrease in population is 2%. Okay, next question. Arun bought a car for 3,50,000 rupees. In the next year the price went up to 3,70,000 rupees. What was the percentage of price increase? Okay, See the solution. The original price for the car is 3,50,000 rupees and the price increased for next year is 3,70,000 rupees. The increase in price is equals to 3,70,000 minus 3,50,000. That is equals to 20,000 rupees. Okay. Therefore, if you can observe, the calculation of percentage of increase is equals to 20,000 into 100 by 3,50,000. Okay. Upon cancellation, this will come as 40 by 7%, or also we can write this as 5 into 5 by 7%. Okay. Observe the procedure carefully and do the necessary steps. Okay. Next question. I buy a TV for 10,000 rupees and sell it at a profit of 20,000, 20%. He was not given the value in numerical. He was given the value in percentage. How much money do I get it for it? Okay. Here the cost price is 10,000 rupees and the profit is 20%. So we have to calculate the value of selling price. Okay. The value of selling price is equals to cost price into 1 plus profit by 100. That is cost price is 10,000 into 1 plus profit percentage is 20 by 100. Upon cancellation 20 by 100 will come as 1 by 5. Okay. And after taking LCM this will come as 6 by 5 into 10,000. Okay. This is equals to how much this is 12,000 rupees. So the profit is equals to 20% and in terms of money value it is 12,000 rupees. Next question. Susie sells a washing machine for 13,500. She loses 20% in the bargain. What was the price at which she bought? In the previous problem, we have got the profit in percent and we have to calculate the profit in terms of numerical values. And in this problem, we have got loss in terms of percentage and we have to get the value of loss in the numerical values. We will see. The selling price of the washing machine is 13,500 rupees. The loss here it is 20%. What is the cost price? Okay. Here selling price is equals to cost price into 1 minus loss by 100. That is selling price is 13,500 it was given is equals to cost price into 1 minus 20 by 100. So this can be written as 1 by 5 because 20 cancels in 100 5 times we know. Okay. So this will be cost price into upon taking LCM this value becomes as 4 by 5. Therefore cost price is equals to 13,500 into okay this will become as reciprocal here we know 5 by 4. 4 by 5 will be converted as 5 by 4. Upon cancellation the cost price can be 16,875 rupees we have got upon cancellation. Therefore, the cost price of the machine is equals to 16,875. Seventh question. Chalk contains calcium, carbon and oxygen with the ratio of 10 is to 3 is to 12. Okay. Find the percentage of carbon in chalk. If in a stick of chalk carbon is 3 grams, what is the weight of the chalk stick? Solution for the first question. Sum of the ratio parts is equals to 10 plus 3 plus 12. Calcium, carbon and oxygen parts. Okay, therefore which is equals to 25. So if you want to calculate the percentage of carbon, okay, 3 by 25 into 100, which is equals to 12% upon cancellation. Okay, and question number 8. Amina buys a book for 275 rupees and sells it at a loss of 15%. Okay, how much does she sell it for? We will calculate. The cost price of a book is equals to 275 rupees. The loss is equals to 15%. Therefore, selling price is equals to, what is the formula? Cost price into 1 minus loss by 100. We know the values. Cost price is equals to 275 into 1 minus loss is equals to 15%. That means 15 by 100. Okay. So after taking the LCM, this value will become as 85 by 100. So 275 into 85 by 100. So upon cancellation, this will come as 233.75 rupees. So the required selling price is equals to 233.75 rupees. Next, find the amount to be paid at the end of 3 years in each case. Principal is equals to 1200 rupees at 12% per annum, and the principal is equals to 7500 rupees at 5% per annum. Okay, we have to find the amount to be paid at the end of 3 years. So given that the principal value is equals to 1200 rupees and the rate of interest is equals to 12%, right? Therefore, here the T is equals to 3 years, for which we have to calculate FIRE. The formula is interest is equals to PTR by 100. Okay. So we know the values of P and T and R. 1200 into 12 into 3 by 100. Okay. This is equals to, the amount is equals to principal plus interest we have to pay after at the end of 3 years. So that is, upon cancellation we have got this one, 1200 plus 432 rupees. Okay, that is 1632 rupees. Okay, we have got this value as 432 rupees. Okay, interest. The principal is equals to 1200 he was given. So at the end of 3 years we have to pay the principal, that is known as the actual amount, plus interest, that is rupees 1200 plus the interest is 432 rupees. So this is equals to 1632 rupees. Next question. So the required amount is 1632 rupees. Question B. Given that the principal is 7500 rupees and the rate of interest is 5% per annum. The time is equals to 3 years. So the formula is interest is equals to PTR by 100. Okay. That is 7500 into 5 into 3 by 100, which is equals to, upon cancellation, 1125 rupees in terms of rupees. But the amount has to pay after 3 years is principal plus interest. This is equals to 7500 plus, okay, 1125, which is equals to 8,625. Here it is the typing mistake. Please don't mind, my dear students, this is the typing mistake. So the total is 8,625 has to pay after 3 years. Next, question number 10. What rate gives 280 rupees as interest on a sum of 56,000 in 2 years? Okay. Given the principal amount is 56,000 rupees, interest is equals to 280 rupees, and the time is equals to 2 years. So we have to find the value of R, the rate. Rate is equals to 100 into I by PT, because we know the value that is equals to PTR by 100. Okay, so 100 into I is equals to interest is equals to 280 by P, principal is equals to 56,000, and T, time is equals to 2 years into 2. So the value is 100 into 280 by 56,000 into 2. Okay, upon cancellation we have got the value as 1 by 4%, or also we can write this as 0.25%. So the required rate of interest is equals to 0.25%. Okay. Question number 11. If Meena gives an interest of 45 rupees for 1 year at 9% rate of interest, what is the sum she was borrowed? What is the sum she borrowed? Given that the interest is equals to 45 rupees, time is equals to 1 year, and the rate of interest is 9% per annum. So we can calculate the principal as 100 into I by R into T. Okay, we have got this one from the formula PTR by 100. So the required sum is equals to 500 rupees. With this we have completed this exercise.